But first... Oh, no. I don't think we can outrun this, can we? No, we definitely cannot. Hello and welcome back to Outer Wilds. We're currently exploring the Stranger, which is a mysterious space station that was hidden in the system by a weird race of aliens that look like owls with antlers. So, last time we found the Stranger, we got inside, and there appears to be a river going all the way around the space station. And at some point during the exploration, a dam bursts and floods the place, which is obviously quite awkward. Actually, before we take off, let's have a look at the ship's log, and that will remind us where we're at. Okay, some more new locations to look at here. We have the reservoir, with a burn control interface and a projection. Right, okay. Stranger and another craft. Alright, sealed vault. That's right, that was on one of the slide projectors. The river lowlands. We seem to have that, and yes, we've got the burn slide reel. Okay, there's also Cinder Isles. Okay, so quite a lot to have a look at, but I thought this time we'd take a quick squint, if we can, at the dam. Because, well, there might be a way to prevent it bursting its banks and flooding the place. There might not. It could be that it's a... No. Hang on. I think I need to go back to the computer to navigate there. If I go to map mode, yeah. There's the Stranger. If I mark location on the HUD, we'll autopilot our way there. Yeah. It's possible that we might be able to figure out a way to stop the dam bursting its banks. Banks? No, rivers burst their banks. The dam just burst. But anyway, it's possible. I might not be able to do that because it could be that the dam bursting is just a timed event, similar to how the right, I'm on the wrong side of the Stranger here. I need to be over there. That's it. Okay. Spin ourselves around. Not that much. Another woe landing. Yeah. It could be that it's just a timed event, but it could be that I'm able to stop it and buy a bit more time to explore. So the way to get through here is by using light. Everything seems to be... yeah, there's our dam. Okay, interesting. Let's get a bit closer and have a look at it. Seems to be made of wood, like a lot of things around here. Hang on, is that a cave? Oh no, it's just an arch in the rock. Oh, my controller's doing that thing where it doesn't stop vibrating. That's very annoying. That's better. Right, can we even get up to the dam this way? Probably not. So, let's beach the raft here. And maybe go and investigate over here, where there appear to be some stairs. Hopefully stairs means stairs to something. Okay, so this is another boathouse. Oh, interesting. I thought it looked a bit weird. This is where we came in the first time, so there's actually more than one way into the station. That is the boathouse where we came in before. I thought it looked different. Right. Maybe we can make it up the cliff? I don't know. Looking at it, possibly not. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. I think in order to get to the dam at all, we'd have to go all the way around. So let's take a trip downriver. Oh wow, I am not good at this. Right, we've been to that tower, which falls down during the breaking of the dam. But I want to go all the way around and just see what's on the other side. Alright. This appears to be a reservoir on top of the dam. So let's go over here. steer our raft into this landing stage and see what happens. Find out if there are some controls for the dam. Down here. Not a, oh wait. Oh, we've been in here. This is where that control panel was. Okay. So, question remains, can we get up to the top of the dam? Because if there's going to be some machinery to control it, that is probably where it would be. And I think I'm in the wrong place. I think I need to be over on the other side of the reservoir. There's some big chains there going into the water. Right, so if we hop out here, we still can't read that. What is in this building? That appears to be a door that doesn't open from this side. Okay. And that also appears to be a door that doesn't open from this side. Okay. What is down there? And what's in there? Maybe we need to go up and over? That's another big chain. It's probably a very bad idea to be on top of the dam when it breaks. But maybe there's something in here that we can do. Here we have a room where we're looking out at the sun. Okay. Looking out of the station. No, that was just a reflection. There doesn't appear to be a lot going on here. Oh, hello. What's down here? All updated. Okay. Right, is something solar powered? That looks like the big shutters that are rotating out there. And that, I think, is the dam going. Which means I've failed in my plan to stop it happening. Down here. Right. That is clearly stuck. This... the lift? Yes. Oh! This is a lift leading back to the landing bay. Is there another lift on the other side? Take us somewhere interesting? Doesn't look like it. Unless it's behind this little flying saucer here. Nope. Doesn't... oh, wait. Hang on. Around this corner. Nope, no lifts here. Interesting. Okay, what's this? Nothing. I am a little bit at a loss to understand a lot of this place. Okay, but around here we do have a lift. So, let's take it back up. Okay, and we're back in the pressurized section. Everything downstream of us is looking a bit wrecked. But down there, that thing on chains is now uncovered. So maybe that's what we should be looking at. It's looking very much like this is actually a timed thing. Where... is there a way out this way? No, there isn't. Yeah, a timed thing like the twins, where we just have to do certain things before the sand transfers over and certain things afterwards. Alright. That is quite a long way down. So maybe what I should try and do is catch that raft on the way past. Oh! Oh! It's moving a bit quickly. There we go. Wow. Did myself a bit of an injury there. Steer around the debris, idiot. Oh no, more debris. More debris. Steer around the more debris. Seems like going against the flow is quite tricky and possibly impossible. Possibly impossible. Perhaps impossible. Yeah, let's go with the flow, do another circuit around, and see if we can get to that big, whatchamacallit. Through these rapids. That tower hasn't fallen over yet, which is good. Just as I was about to say I was getting the hang of this. Clearly I'm not. And I'm running out of time. Can I go underneath this? Yes, I can. Alright, there's a fire here, and this looks like the thing in chains that we saw in the slide reel. But I'm not sure how to operate it. Oh, no, don't land in the fire. Okay, could it be that this is operated from the control panel I saw over in the other building? Because I'm not seeing anything in here that's remotely resembles controls. Why is there a fire here? Let's roast a marshmallow while we're at it. Okay, the thick plottins. Let's see, what else haven't we done? There's got to be some more slide reels lying around that we can take a look at. Maybe over in the section by the tower. So, let's go and take a look at that this time. Rotating frames of reference. Alright, so let's go in here. through the airlock. Jump in a raft, and we can go and take a look at this building over here, because I think we'll probably need to get a lantern if we're going to go looking for slide projectors. And I think this was the building with the lanterns in. Yes. Our own suit light seems to work for some of the things around here, but oh, wait. I need to get out and give it a push first, don't I? See if we can steer ourselves over to the landing stage here and take a look at these buildings before they get knocked down. Because these all get washed away in the flood. So I think we should probably take a look here first. This appears to be decorated with roots or lightning or something. Ah, there's a lantern here. That is... Hang on a minute. What do we have here? There's a secret way in through a cave. Okay. Do I need a secret way in? I thought these buildings would lead to the upper door there. But okay, if I need to go in through a secret way, I'll check that out right after I check out these upper entrances. Okay, this is just right. This is the paintings and such. So, not the way in that I thought it would be. And I need to find the cave, which I think is down there. Right. Do I need a raft to get to the cave is the question. Maybe. Can I beach it? Yes, I can. Okay. So what is up this secret way? What are those, tree roots? They must be. Ah! This is the spiral staircase I found when it had fallen over. So, what is actually up here when it's still in one piece? Maybe I'll drop the lantern, pick up the slide reel, and go and find a slide projector. Oh! Right, so this seems to be connected to the thing that was underwater. This is connected to that house where I found the lanterns. This is connected to the tower I'm standing on. Do I need to go and fetch the lantern and shine it on these things? Because my own light doesn't seem to be effective. Or are they just pictures showing me what to do? This picture seems to show their own home planet with the rings. Let's try putting the lantern on the pictures up here and see what happens. No, I don't have an option to drop the lantern on them. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Okay, so let's just take this and find our nearest slide projector, which is probably going to be in one of... Oh, no. I was going to say in one of these buildings. Right. Do I have enough juice to get up there? No, I don't. I am stuck in the water. I do not want to be stuck in the water. The jetpack is really ineffective up here. Alright. This is the eye room. Refuel the jetpack for what good it'll do. Right. Is there a projector room here? Be over there? Don't know if I've checked that one out. But it's a big enough building by the looks of it that there could be a projector room in it. Ah, there's another reel there. So if there's reel storage, maybe there's a projector. There is a projector, okay. Projector, yes. Working lantern, no. So find working lantern. Oh god, right. I left a lantern over at the tower, didn't I? Is there one in one of these rooms? Please be a lantern in one of these rooms. Yes, I left one here as well, didn't I? Pick up lantern. GTFO back to the projector room. And see what we can see. Preferably before the shit hits the fan. Right. Up here we go. Insert lantern in projector. Use interface. Okay. Right, we have an owly person going in here. Looking at the camera. Looking and pointing at the planet. Oh, interesting. So we take away the lights. They're all going into doors. Okay, so taking away the light is going to do something to the pictures in there. Let's grab another slide reel. Is that another one? Yes. How many more are there in here? Some. There's one more after this one. Okay. Drop slide reel. Remove slide reel. Drop slide reel. Insert slide reel. Yeah, this one's showing the eye. Old people, eyes turning red. Everything melts away. Nature takes over. They seem to be very upset at this. And they torched the eye building. Are there any more non-destroyed slides? Oh, we've got the sun. We've got the station disappearing. And back to the beginning again. Interesting. Alright, back for the last scroll in the building. It's all very fascinating, but I'm not sure what any of it means yet. Check out this slide reel and dump it there. Uh-oh, there goes the dam. Hopefully this building doesn't get washed away, because that would be awkward. I'm hoping not, because we're not on stilts, we're in the bank. Okay, this is overlapping concentric circles. One coming out of darkness. Right, this is some sort of... It's really hard to see because it's grainy. Some sort of thing with what looks like a big cogwheel on the top, and there's a fire in it. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so the dam's burst. But we can still just about get around the ruins at the moment. Hopefully. I think I would quite like to get back to the ship, because the log often interprets the things we see a little bit better than I can. Yeah. So this building, they burnt, and I'm not sure why. Did they find out something about the eye that they weren't particularly happy with? What's over this way? Behind the eye shrine, closer to the banks. Again, trying to go upstream is really tricky. Right, I cannot, in fact, get up to the cliffs there. Where's my raft gone? There it is. Now let's get out from under it. Come on. Really like to get aboard before the white water. Thank you. What's over this way? This is a new passage, which probably ends up at the same place, maybe? No, these are new buildings. I haven't seen any of this before. So, hopefully we can find some more answers up here. There we go, we have a lift. Lots more buildings to explore, and not much time to do it in. What is in here? This is another one of that building, isn't it? Where... yeah, it's not turning into a door, so there's some sort of trick to it, like taking out all the lanterns. Aha! Okay, well, I've found my owldeer people, and they're very, very dead. And they all seem to be holding artifacts. Like the one I found over in the, building with the, ghost matter in. Alright. Green fire here. green fire in the artifacts. So it looks like the artifacts were nothing to do with a slide projector. What I actually have to do, hang on, let me grab, now there's lamps upstairs. What if I put some fire in slide projector? Do any of these other places lead to turn into doorways? I don't think they do. Alright. Can I make it over there? Probably not, to be honest. That's a bit of a jump. At 1.3 times gravity. So, what's in these buildings? That is another raft. That's a door that can't be opened from this side. And that... Ah, hello. That is the sound of the end of the loop. Don't really want to go down on the raft. What I want to do is find a way into the rest of this building. But I'm not sure if I can do that. Alright, let's jump back in the ship and check a log. Because we've just seen a bunch of things. Okay. Island Tower. Three of these rooms throughout the stranger. Okay. Burn slide reel. Nope, it just says they were analysing it. Hidden gorge, more to explore here. Right, I'm seeing bridges there that aren't there after the dam breaks. So I think I need to get to the hidden gorge before the dam breaks. And then we've got sealed vault. Glowing symbol. Okay, so our objective this time is to get to the hidden gorge early. Matching velocity doesn't work very well in the rotational frame of reference. Okay, so our objective this time is to get to the hidden gorge early in the loop. Ah, no, didn't mean to do that, damn it. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Yes, we try to get to... there we go. Yeah, we get to the hidden gorge, which is up there, as early as we can in the loop, and we can cross the bridges and have a look at the other buildings, where I'm sure there is more to investigate. Oops. Yeah. We need to be going over that way and staying as close to the right as we can. I'm really curious to find out what it is that upset the owldeer people. I'm also really curious to find out what their proper name is, because I can't just keep calling them owldeer people. Oh, was that it? I think that was it. Oh no, I think I've missed it. I did miss it. I need to go round again. Unless I can persuade this raft to go upstream, which is really tricky around here. I don't think I can. No. I've completely missed it. Damn it. Okay, so I need to come back here. Alright, maybe I'll look at this side of the reservoir instead. I like the backing track there. It reminds me of World Turning. Which may even be intentional, because this is a sort of artificial world and it is turning. Right, what is over on this side before everything goes to hell? There is a lantern in here, which hopefully... Yes, there's a projector in here. I can't remember if there's slides here that we've seen or haven't seen, but it's always worth a look, right? Slides. Where would slides be? If there was a slide, where would I be? There's a door here. I see a projector, I see a lantern. I'm not... No, don't close the door. I'm not at the present moment seeing any slides, which is awkward. Why would they put... Right, I'm hearing large mechanical noises, and I don't think I caused them. But anyway, what I was saying was, why would they put a slide projector here if they weren't putting any slides here? Right, what was the code? It was Sun, Halo, Fire, Halo, Fire? Yes. Look at this again. Alright, so we are missing the control panel, therefore something doesn't work. I think was the takeaway from this. Which would be this control panel here, which has been burnt to hell. And I don't think that's repairable somehow. I'm wondering if there's some sort of Rosetta Stone we can find that lets us decipher their language. Because otherwise, why would the translator point or come out when we see their language? Really, really nice if we found something. Projector room. I don't think there's anything in this building. I don't think there's even a slide rack in this building, which is weird because every other projector building I've found has had a slide rack in it. No. Don't close. For God's sake. I like to keep my torch open so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, no. Projector room, no slides. There isn't one hidden behind there. Could it be that the slides have fallen underwater? I don't like this. Don't like this at all. No, let's get out of the water. Me and deep water really do not get on. We are not bosom buddies. Okay. So, what if we go across here? There we are, we can get up to the top of the dam. Oh, this takes us all the way over the dam to the other side. Interesting. Okay, well it still hasn't burst yet. So what if we see if we can get up to the hidden gorge before it does? Ooh. Follow the water, follow the water, follow the water. We go. Up in here there was an artifact in one of these. Yeah, there we are, it's on the table. Now maybe if we can find a fire, we can set fire to the artifact, because it seems to be fire powered. But first... Oh no. I don't think we can outrun this, can we? No, we definitely cannot. However, we're not quite dead. Not quite. Very nearly. Right, that was a projector room. Can we find another raft? Yes, we can. Can we get it over to the hidden gorge? Oh wait, hidden gorge is pointless because everything's gone to hell. Okay, let's see if we can take this to the campfire in the weird artifact that's on the chains and see what happens there. I know there was another campfire somewhere. Oh. But I think this is the nearest one. And we'll at least be able to see the interaction between the artifact and the campfire, hopefully. Come on, beat yourself. That's it. Alright, so down under here we go. And up into this diving... I'm going to call it the diving bell. I'm sure it's not supposed to be a diving bell, but... Okay, maybe I'm getting something wrong. It doesn't look like I can do anything with the artifact and the campfire, which is odd. It says roast marshmallow, doze off. I use the marshmallow to... No, I can't. Okay. I don't think that was very pleasant. There's got to be something I can do with this. But I'm starting to think here might not be it. Maybe there are different fires for different things. I don't know. Anyway. Here we are at the wreckage of the dam. Which, considering it was made of wood, kind of lasted well against all that water. Alright, this is another one of those rooms, isn't it? But none of these lanterns have survived. Now I'm wondering if it's possible to bring up that diving bell so it's not in the water. Again, probably not. I think it's just as simple. It's down there and then the dam breaks and you can get to it time thing. Up there either. Okay, what's along this path? Absolutely nothing, it turns out. Alright. Have a quick look over here. Oh, this looks like it's just a dead end. And once more, we are approaching the end of the loop. And any minute now, the supernova is going to reach us. There it is. Alright. Well, we at least managed to find out a little bit more about what happened. They analysed the eye of the universe and were upset by something. And then they all went into a weird little rooms and died. This is absolutely fascinating. Tune in next week and I'll see what else I can find out. And in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that bollocks. See ya.